After we've launched the course, Make Singing Click, some people asked me all sorts of questions about it, and I thought I would address some of them now. One of the questions was, do you address a specific technical method or a specific technical element in the course? So it could be like chest voice or head voice or how to belt, stuff like that. My answer to that is I don't dedicate a lot of time to learning a specific technique in my course, and the reason for that is that you have tons of those, literally hundreds of those on YouTube, and you don't need me to teach you how to belt, you don't need me to teach you how to do mixed voice or how to sing long notes or high notes. I actually have a tutorial on high notes here on YouTube. This is not the problem, the way I see it, with vocal advice on the internet. What I think you need is a method, a system to get something that you learn from me or from anyone else and get to keep it after you learned it. So you take an exercise, you try it for a while, it's like, oh, it works, it doesn't work, I don't know, I have no idea. I'm teaching you how to take something that you're able to go back to it, to say, okay, this is how I do this. That's what you're going to get from my course. And yes, there is technique in the course. It's mainly about freeing up the body. It's about, you will learn to support, you will learn to close your vocal cords to have a healthy, proper function of the voice. But all those little things and different genres or whatever, you can learn that anywhere. You can learn that from me on another occasion. You can always ask me anything in the comments. I answer that personally. But no, like teaching a specific thing is not my biggest concern. Another question I get is, what does it mean, an online course? Is it on Skype? Like, how does it work? And how can I learn singing online, actually? So these are not Skype lessons. These are not personal, real-time lessons. This is a course that you get as video lessons, and you do it in your own time. So for example, a student asked me, I don't have the time or the energy to take private lessons. Is this course for me? The answer is yes, because you have warm-ups in the course. You have specific instructions that I give in relatively short lessons. You can do that before you go to bed or before you go to work. Actually, you can do a warm-up of 15 minutes, right? So you can really spread it out and fit it into your schedule. And it is not very time-consuming, even though it is effective and focused work. And the third question I get is that, what if I'm going to another teacher? Is this going to be contradictory? And the answer to that is no. What I'm teaching in this course comes from a very specific angle that I was trying to fill, basically a void that I was finding in vocal training in general throughout the years that I was studying. So a way to approach the learning and make it permanent for you, make you yourself independent of a teacher, be able to take something from a teacher and implement it in a real way. That's what I'm teaching. So you can go to anyone, anywhere. You can come to me and combine that with a course that is not contradictory. However, in the course, I'm going to give you personal feedback as well. So it's not that, I'm just dumping the course on you and you're never going to hear from me again. You ask me questions in the comments and you're sending me twice during the course a video of yourself and you're getting a personal feedback. So this is a little bit one-on-one, but that does not cancel out the one-on-one that you might want to have on your own with someone else. One of my favorite questions, am I too old to start? Is it too late for me? I get emails about that all the time, and this is a good question. I've been asking myself that question since I was 14, like, is it too late for me to study a second instrument? I thought I was too old. No, you're not too old to learn how to sing. I had a student who was 70 years old, and he took 1 year of voice lesson just the year before he came to me, and he said, yeah, he didn't really learn a lot of technique then. And then he came to me and he sang, you had this huge opera voice. I was like, what? How is that possible? Yeah, the age should not stop you from learning how to sing. It, of course, depends on your goal. Maybe the better question is, can I be like a professional singer at a certain age? I wouldn't waste time on that question, because you're just pondering, should I go and do that thing that I love to do? Wasting time, when you can go on and do that. So just forget it. If you love singing, do it. Or you will come to me when you're 17. Another question was, is this course for beginners or is it for more advanced singers? Well, you have a lot of fundamentals in this course for sure. I'm teaching basic vocal anatomy. I'm giving you a basic warm-up. I'm teaching some mental aspects of singing. And there are basically all the fundamentals are there. So it is very suitable for beginners. However, as I said many times in the past, I wish I had that course when I was studying as an aspiring professional. I did not know all those things that I was teaching, especially the how to learn part. And I was basically trying to absorb technique from my teacher, expecting myself to just get it, and sing amazing right off the bat, when this is really not how it works. So the system, again, private lessons are great, but they're not systematic very often. And you just jump from one thing to another according to what you're doing at the moment. The course is a system. I personally think it is suitable for all levels, unless you already have a system which is working for you great. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, or you can go to my website and leave me a personal message. There is a little envelope there in the corner. So I'm looking forward to hearing all of your questions. Enjoy singing!